Hold on.
There you go, get on it.
Okay, goodness gracious alive. Oh, okay. Thank you, honey.
Did you get all that on tape?
No, you're
Okay, there you go. I guess I do need him in the kitchen after all.
Yeah, just one word. You're welcome.
You're welcome, yeah. Thank you. You're welcome.
Okay, now that we have that in there, that's much better, much better. Okay, now our water is almost boiling, and once that comes to a boil, we will be cooking with grease. Okay, let's put that on there right there. All right. Now, I was going to say that, you know, I've always loved cooking, and about 15 years ago, I used to own my own tea room. And when I had my own tea room, I did all of the baking. I did everything from scratch. I made homemade cakes and pies, sandwiches, soups, salads, you name it. And it was just the joy of my life, but it was a lot of work. And when you're working 16 hours a day trying to make your business successful, it can be quite a big job. So I have now back in my kitchen. I do have a full-time job, but this is something that I love doing and what I often do whenever I like to just relax and come in and make things for my family and friends. So that's what I'm in the process of doing. And it's the holidays right now, and that's my favorite time to cook. I love to entertain. I love to have people come over and try new recipes. As a matter of fact, I'm having a party tomorrow night, and it's just a little ladies get together. And I've asked every lady to bring a recipe that they've never tried before. And I told them absolutely no calorie, low-calorie ones, no figure-friendly ones, just something that's really nice and delicious to share with the other ladies who are coming to the little get-together, and we're going to just exchange recipes, and we'll go home and try them and see how that works out. So that's what we're in the process of doing. Now, if you'll notice, the chocolate is now melting, so you can take a look at this. Come on over so you can see it. You see how that's melting like that? Okay, that's because that water is getting hot. And that's what you want, and you want to keep this melted so that you can dip your cake balls off in here and then coat them real evenly. So that's what we're in the process of doing. So let's get this all melted up. And once we get this all melted up, we'll be ready to start dipping our cake balls. So let's see here. Oh yeah, that's coming along just nice. Doesn't that look yummy? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Very good. Now, the person who's filming me is my little nephew. His name is Rohan, and he is home for Christmas. And so he is trying to help me out in the kitchen. So thank you, honey.
Oh, you're welcome, man.
All right. That's coming along just fine. Okay. Let's go over here and check out. Now, keep your eyes on your chocolate because you don't want to scorch it. Even though it won't scorch, got a little problem here. That always happens when you walk away from your pot. That's no problem. I put a little bit too much water in here, so let me pour some of this out. That's no big deal. That's just water. Don't even fret about that. Okay, now let's put that back on there. All kinds of things happen in the kitchen when you're cooking. You just have to improvise. Okay, there we go. There we go. Keep an eye on it. Oh, yeah, that's melting quite nicely. And I bought 2 packages of this almond bark just to make sure that I have enough to coat all of my cake balls. So hopefully I'll have enough. If not, I have some chocolate that I was going to drizzle on top of them, and I'll just have to make some chocolate. So we'll see how that goes. Very good, very good. Coming along just nicely. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's coming back up. Very, very good. It'll be almost ready for us to start working on those cake balls. And what I think I'm going to do is bring my cake balls closer to where I'm working over here with this chocolate, and then that way I don't have to travel as far to work on my cake balls. Now let me tell you something that's so funny. You're supposed to use a toothpick to dip your cake balls into the chocolate. I don't have a toothpick, so guess what I'm using? A skewer. And hopefully that'll work out just fine. I need to get to the store and get some toothpicks because I sure don't have any more. I see a little dot, a little black dot here. on my chocolate, and I don't want that to be showing up on my cake balls, so let's get that out of there. Okay, good. And who cares? If you got a little dot on there, that's probably just some dried up food or something like that. Who knows? I don't know where that came from, but anyway, it's not going to kill you, and it'll be just fine, and people will be so excited about eating these cake balls, they won't care a thing about that. Okay, now, so the only thing to this recipe that you have to really do is, of course, melt your chocolate. That's when you turn on your stovetop and melt your chocolate so that you can have the chocolate to coat the cake balls. Okay, now we're talking very, very good. Earlier, when I was filming, I wanted to show you guys a picture of my sweet little Cleo. She's my little dog, and she is a Shih Tzu and Poodle mix. She's the best dog I've ever had. If you notice, she always is lying over there on the sofa, never comes in the kitchen when I'm cooking. She knows that's a no-no. And but she's a great little companion, and she just watches me cook and smell the food. And every now and then, if she's really good, I might save her a little treat so that she can enjoy that as well. So good. Okay, that's almost ready. Doesn't that look delicious? Wow, that looks yummy. And guess what? I haven't mixed a single thing, hadn't measured anything, just melting it in top of this double broiler. And what I would probably suggest, because the chocolate can start to set up again, stay close to your double broiler and close to your stovetop so that if you need to heat it up again, you have access to it and you can do that right away. Okay, we're almost there. There we go. Okay, now let's see what we got going on here. Okay, let's turn this fire down just a little bit. Okay, now what I want to do is to bring that about right here. Okay, now let's try this and see how this works. Okay, so I'm going to stick my little pick in there, and then I'm going to put it around in there, okay, and dip that back out and set it right back where I got it. Okay. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, roll it around off in there. And put it right back on there. Look how pretty that is. And you can kind of just cover it up just a little bit so it'll be nice and pretty. Okay. And you're just going to continue to do this until you have coated every single one of your cake balls. Okay, there you go.
So we'll be right back whenever it's done.
We will be right back when we're finished, so come back and join us.